Alright guys, it's been a long time since I made one of these videos, but I figured, well, it's been a while and there's one thing I didn't cover in the previous aim guide video that I made. In that previous video, I mentioned the 3 keys needed in order to become a god aimer, it being hand-to-eye coordination, eye practice, and of course, the types of things you would have to do to stay in shape physically and mentally. But I did not cover the most important skill of them all, which is how to transfer this into a game, in this case into Apex Legends. This is of course a bit of a helpful tip, so if you do find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and maybe subscribing on the channel, hitting the bell button so you don't miss any new uploads. First few games after my daily kovaaks, I usually feel like my aim is just way out of control. I spent all this time in kovaaks aim trainer trying to just refine my aim, my hand-to-eye coordination of tracking targets, and thus forgot how to actually move. There are scenarios out there that let you strafe, but none really match the FOV, speed, and feeling of Apex Legends. So I ended up having to pull out an old trick of mine. This is something that I previously have used back when I used to practice in Overwatch, and I actually had a guide on this. I just cannot find it for the sake of this video. Believe me though, it's out there. So all in all, when you break it down, there's not really much you have to do. It just comes down to how many variables you want to bring in. Once I finish with my own session of kovaaks, what I usually do is place myself in front of a target dummy. I pick a gun, and I just slowly start walking around, covering the dummy from the left to the right at 180 degrees. Once I've done this, and I can keep my target on top of the dummy's head, I start speeding up. And I increasingly up the pace until I'm just wiggling, maybe throw in a little bit of a crouch here and there, and then I stop. I take a few steps back, I repeat the process at a different range, and then I stop. Then I do it one more time from the little platform on top of the firing range, and then I call it. You can do this with way more guns, way more sights, but the point is you just have to feel comfortable with one gun, one FOV, one sensitivity, then it will be very easy for your subconscious to transfer these skills over to the different guns. And that's really all there is to it. It's not extremely difficult, it's not a grand secret. But just by improving a little bit every day, by making sure that you're on your peak performance and not small little things holding you back, you'll be able to unlock your full potential and thus being able to, continue to improve and becoming an even better and better gamer. I try to do this every day, and ever since I started doing this as a little bit of a warm-up, my performance has gone up tenfold, I'd say. One of my biggest issues used to be micro-adjusting my aim. It's extremely difficult to micro-adjust your aim and keep it in sync with your movement, especially when, like I said before, you've been entirely focused on hitting your shots and nothing else. So this little hack, if you will, helps you make sure that you're always in sync with your left hand and your right hand, and you can just focus on beaming kids while at the same time dodging or just maneuvering across the map. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop in any comments. If you like the video, drop a like. If you ever want to watch more of videos like this, just follow or subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.